Got us a team one together with Eldrin back in here as a Beastmaster Hunter. We got ourselves Facile on the Demonology Warlock. John Jones as a Worgen Monk. I'd never get to see any. With Mika going to be first up versus Koopa. Koopa's trying to see if he can get himself a proper opener off the bat. Not going in for the big death mark just yet. Kind of waiting until the perfect moment. Is going to get himself a shadow step with a quick headshot versus Mika, who is going to ramp up some of their dots. I don't know if they were able to get the full set of dots. Trying to go for another fear. Maybe that's where the Affliction Warlock goes for a big setup. Do you potentially go for the full drain, full Dark Glare? Or you just whittle away the rogue little by little just to make sure he doesn't cloak the shadows. This one going to be full death mark into Mika. Maximize damage. This is where Koopa also goes in for a cloak of shadows as the damage starting to ramp up on him. Wall out for Miko is going to be vanished for Koopa. Trying to see if he can go for a Garrote versus Miko. Doesn't quite get it. Doesn't quite get the sounds that he needs. Gonna be a full dots by Miko. Maybe he can make something work here. Drain Life to follow. Does he have some sort of ability? This is where Miko needs to do something, anything. May need mobility in order to escape. Koopa just trying to see if he can fight right through the dots and just throw. Oh my goodness, the dots of Miko. Trying to see if he can fight through the dots of the Assassination rogue. It was not his gameplay. Miko needs himself a bit of recovery. He definitely needs to utilize these pets in order to drain their souls, but also drain their life and get himself a little bit more health. Definitely needs to go for as many agonies as possible. Fastest swinging around the corridor. Axe tosses left and right, trying to go for a big tyrant. This one, Miko needs to make a backup completely. Just get out of there. Avoid these pets the best you can. Mortal counter Facile, trying to avoid these pets as best you can. May just need to go for a Shadow Fury. May just need to go for a Gateway. Might just have to go. There goes the gate. Wait, Tyrant join in. Mika could be in a lot of trouble. That Tyrant is going to do a lot of damage. Shadow Fury just to stun everything for a second. Soul Round to Mika. Drain Life on these pets. Mortal is sent in. Mika needs something to survive. Oh, Facile with that Pit Lord. Oh my goodness. I was rooting for the Affliction Warlock there because I thought to myself, okay, with the Pit Lord, there's no way you're going to be able to escape out of there scot-free, right? This is going to be a difficult one. But Facile making a big return, still playing into that big old Tyrant. I don't see a lot of you boys in Demo playing Tyrants nearly as much. And I wonder if Tyrant will still be a play in the next season. It looks like you guys are going to be more Fel Lordy, more Tyrant heavy rather than Pit Lord heavy. Going to be Facile, full ring of casting. You gotta get a better word for it. It's at the ready. Got himself at least a free casting with a dark back to follow. Has a wall for later in case he needs to. And this one, Chulik is gonna back up out of there. Stun into Facile. Could potentially be a wall. Instead, gonna try to see if he can disorient Chulik with those axe tosses. Maybe potentially a mortal coil. Does he have one? It's gonna be a pretty big hammer hanging over his head. Got him some dark back in case he needs to. Wall to give him some free casting. Got him some shadow bolts. It's gonna be dropping down the obelisk as well. Chulik got himself shield of vengeance with wings at the ready. Perfect opportunity to go for a little bit of healing, but also a bit of more survivability. Gonna be a second stun with a second pet. Full Tyrant at the ready. Hand to go down. This is where Facile got the most amount of damage here. Full pets. I think Chulik may be in a bit of trouble if he doesn't let us take these pets. Second axe toss from another pet. Gonna be Tyrant. Got him some full line inside. Chulik may be in trouble. Oh, Tyrant getting some big value damage. Hey, on hands for Chulik as the Tyrant trying to get one more cast up in there. Hammer getting reversed back into Facile. Blinded to all these pets. Is it trying to slowly waddle over there, trying to just finally make the advance, finally make the crawl, but the curse of exhaustion just slowed him down. Just tremendous amount of hamper of mobility. But truly trying to see if he can find some cover behind a wall here. But Demon Dog is axe toss interrupted on Holy. Maybe in a little trouble. I think it might just be over trying to go for a Wake of Ashes, but the only thing that was able to be stopped are the demons for just a quick second. With Holy Saya going to be up next. Immediate Mortal Coil out of Facile. Trying to see if he can establish control to Holy Saya. I wonder if he's going to go for the full Tyrant playstyle here, or Pit Lord playstyle. He's trying to be a little bit proactive with the defenses here. Trinket, just trying to make sure he doesn't get locked down by the Paladin. Paladin got himself full final wreck and everything. Facile trying to go for a Fear. Maybe a Trinket on Holy Side. Does go for a Trinket second Fear to follow. It's going to be a port for Facile. Does he have anything left? Going to be a portal getting summoned up. Maybe he can get himself a bunch of pets with a portal. Maybe he can make something happen, but one more hammer is needed for Holy Side to end it. Oh, it doesn't. I'm ending it. My goodness. Fighting past these Paladins can be quite challenging. Can Emotes potentially fight through them? Holy Side trying to get counter aggressive here. Removed all the bleeds. Trying to see if he can punish Prox. We've been out in the open. Barking for the Feral Dude to try to prevent some of this damage. Thorns in order to get Holy Side to back up a little bit. Play a little bit more defensively. It's Holy Side is going to go for Holy Power building with a Hand of Freedom, but mostly focused on recovery. Just trying to see if he can stabilize himself until the next stun is available. Bashed by Prox, does him some big bites. That's going to be all the dots on the Holy Saya. Trying to see if he can counteract these dots together with the Shield of Vengeance. Wings available. Maybe he can make a big play. Prox trying to see if he can back up out of there. Does Holy Saya have a stun for Prox? Let's see, he does not have it. He's tried himself a Hand of Freedom in order to give himself maybe some more movement speed. Stun to Prox, but he's in bear form. so he should be able to tank up a lot of this damage quite naturally. Wall for procs to follow, trying to see if he can just give himself that damage reduction while setting the bleeds on the Holy, but Holy is just gonna go for a bit of a reset versus procs. Just go for a blind. Let him just sit there in consecration for a little bit, recover a little bit of health, give himself a bit of a breather, just needs himself the hammer of justice. May be going for a bubble right now. That could be a pretty bad situation. Proxy, if you maybe could get a nice interrupt onto Holy Sai, you'll be in a great spot. Instead, goes in for lay on hands. This could be bad for Holy Sai and Prox. Maybe can capitalize on this one. Full bear just up on a red paladin. Cannot use bubble for a good bit. Try to see if he can counter offensive, but that Barkskin is not going to be able to. Not really easy to bypass right now. Holy just trying to see if he can back up a little bit. Got a bit of procs for procs. Final wreck. Maybe he can make some big play right now. Procs trying to see if he can stabilize Bear from Prince Original. Looking for that full-on recovery. Needs himself just a full-on stun versus Holy Saya. Got himself a bit of a reset as he goes into stealth. Going to be Holy Saya with the Shield of Venus. Picking up the eye. Trying to see if he can get proactive with procs. If he was keen, he would have seen where the man went. I think he has an idea. I think he knows. As long as he can deny him a stun, does not get to. Does he have a wall for this one? Trinket instead. Does he go for the Hodge? Hodge could end up sealing the deal. Gonna be a root. He's got himself a hand of freedom. Trying to see if he can end it. Oh my god, cutting down the Feral Druid. That is so rough, man. How does a Feral deal with a Paladin? It is rough. It is absolutely rough. Gonna be the Beast Mastery with Elder. Try to see if he can just force out a bubble out of the guy really early on stun. Definitely gonna be a bubble situation. This is where Holy Sai wants to get counter offensive. Instead decided, you know what, regenerating. Xanda with the bubble and regenerating is a powerful combo. I better use it before dampening gets super high up. Again, still trying to get counter offensive here, but the Benson doing quite a bit of damage. Every one of the skill commands that Elder got for him is doing quite a lot here. Holy is able to at least get himself out of that scatter fairly quickly on. Destroyed to see if he can catch up to the Hunter. Hand of freedom at the ready. Hodge to follow. Got himself a Shield of Vengeance as a Death Chakra is just burning right through him. Blasted right through the guy's defenses. Elder at no help whatsoever. So is Holy Side trying to go for a bit of a heal, but I think at this point Killshot would do it. Oh, Kill Command instead. This got himself even more dire beasts spawning left and right, summoning up an entire Beast Mastery zoo. Kiyokaza trying to see if he can maybe close the gap, hoping to maybe go for a fear or a stun onto Elder. Does go for the stun as the pencil rooted. Drinking immediately for Elder, dropping down charge up to see if he can prevent Kiyokaza's movement. Scattered to follow as Elder got himself quite a lot of dots on him. Does he have himself a Feign Death that can remove these dots? Potentially. Kiyo taking a lot of damage though. Maybe big for Elder. Oh my goodness, the dots are right. I think had himself the Battle Mass Trinket. That or Fortification of the Bear, giving him a little bit of that temporary health. Tricking for Kiyokaza off the Lexip as Hoda trying to see if he can maybe maximize the damage as a Worgen Monk. You never see those guys ever. Kiyokaza with a Disperse, immediately trying to see if he can bail out of there. Trying to see if he can take down Kiyo. Dropping down a Shadow Crush. Does Kiyo have anything here? Does have some, maybe a heal? Oh, still has to play defensive mind games. Oh! John Jones does end up shrinking out of it just to get himself the kill. I was thinking maybe the mind games would have helped the Shadow Priest if he didn't shrink it there, because that would have at least allowed Karma to heal him and allowed Jones to actually take damage if he's gonna go for a recovery. That would have been perfect. Griff gonna be up next, trying to see if he can get an opener. Jones no longer has a trinket, so it's actually gonna be kind of exposed. Definitely just to see if he can catch Grifka off guard, but he's gonna be in a very bad spot. He needs to have a defensive for every single one of these rogue stuns and make sure that the rogue doesn't really get himself a proper go ever. So like a disarm as the rogue goes in for the kidney. Perfect. Here, Rogue's get himself a clean go. No defenses. John's in trouble. Does get Alexi Blast second Drifter with a trick and try to see if he can just add it right there. My goodness. I love how everybody gets to play that round, by the way. Fasto coming back up as a Demonology Warlock. Holy Sai slamming these boys down. Well done, well done. Oh my goodness.